Hey guys, Stabilize VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're going to keep things going with the wild team that we were using last time, rocking Togekiss, Lapras, Dragapult, Dracovish, Mimikyu, and Hippowdon. So hopefully get a few more wins. And last episode I did discover that you can leave music on random, so I will be doing that so I don't have to manually change the music. So we are going to find Game Fiend with a rating of 23,000 there, and you can see some of these crazy items and picks on the screen right now, and just one fun fact here, we do not have a single protect on the team. So going hyper offense, going crazy for the definition of crazy climbing here before we switch over to series 3. So let's see what we want to do here. We've got Charizard, Whimsicott, Rotom Wash, Dracozolt. So we got Battle of the Dracos here. Darmanitan and Scrafty from my opponent here. So how do I want to play this? I generally say Mimikyu here because we get to play rough off for the Scrafty, but I actually don't have a fairy type move on this Mimikyu. I definitely want to go Togekiss here. I feel like Togekiss and just going hyper offense is definitely the play here. The only concern I have is the Dracozolt. So maybe I bring Hippowdon. That would kind of be cool. Like if I go like Hippowdon Dragapult, I think that actually is a pretty good lead. So I'm gonna go for it. Hippowdon Dragapult right now. I can always swap Dragapult out for Togekiss, which I am 100% going to leave in the back right here. And I feel maybe Lapras. No, I can't go Lapras. Maybe Dracovish then? Just for some damage output later on? Because I can't afford to bring another Mon that just potentially loses to the Dracozolt there. So I will indeed go Dracovish here, just to get some heavy damage off late game. I know it technically still loses to Dracozolt, but it doesn't lose to the electric move. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it does. Dracozolt is really, really scary, especially with Hustle and Bolt Peak, especially if it gets to go attack first. So I'd ideally like to stop that from happening, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. So let's see what we get here. We're going to be in a nice little red stadium here, and he's going to lead Whimsicott Darmanitan for my opponent, and that Darmanitan looks very ill. I do not like shiny Darmanitan at all. It just looks like, you know, it looks sick to me. Is it sick? But you know what? He's got double shiny here, so can't complain. Sandstorm is going to kick up. Now, the question is, what am I going to do here? Because he just led an ice type into two things that body it. So the thing is, I kind of want to switch out, but at the same time, I don't want to switch out at all. Like I don't have an ice type switching. So what I am going to do is, where do I want my max to go? I feel like if I max Dragon, I know I'm slow and bulky. Honestly, I'm just going to see if I can take something. I don't know if I can, but we're going to find out. I'm going to go Max Phantasm here into the Darmanitan. I'm just going to double the Darm with a nice little Fire Fang as well. I'm not sure if Fire Fang is going to kill, but it might be enough to maybe get a burn or put it in another Fire Fang range for later on. We're going to see what my opponent wants to do. We are going to max here. I have no clue if this is going to kill. I have no clue if I'm going to survive. I'd be shocked if I survive whatever this Darmanitan wants to go for. So, we'll see. Normally it does kill even though they maxed, but because I'm bulky, I'm going to take a gamble here. I'm going to take a gamble and say that, hey, we might have a chance at surviving this right now. So, let's see what we get. We've got Whimsicott going for Tailwind. That's perfectly fine. It means only one of us, we're only taking one attack right now. So, Icicle Crash from this Darmanitan going into Dragapult, and we do actually survive, which is insane. And it's going to activate our weakness policy, so this Darmanitan is going to drop right now. So Max Phantasm coming out, going into Darmanitan, and there's no way it survives. It might be Sass, it is not focused Sass. It drops, and now we're going to get a Fire Fang into this Whimsicott, and its defense has been lowered one stage. So as long as we connect here, we're in a very good spot. So Fire Fang coming out, going to connect so we don't miss this time, and Whimsicott gets hit all the way down to, speaking of a Focus Sash, there's your Focus Sash, and Sandstream is indeed going to knock out this Whimsicott. So, I'd say that was a pretty solid turn for us. I'd say that was pretty solid. Okay, so, depends on what he has in the back. This game is nowhere near over. If it's Scrafty, we should be good because we have Togekiss. We're going to have to see what he's got. He's got Rotom for sure. Okay? Rotom I can deal with. Rotom I can deal with. If it's Dracozolt, though, that's what concerns me. So, no Dracozolt comes out. It is going to be that Charizard right now. I wish I had Rock Slide on this Hippowdon right now. So, I can't guard. I'm just going to go for the offensive here. Obviously, I think I'm just going to go... What do I have in the back? Can anything? Yeah, I think Phantasm benefits the back more. So I will go Phantasm. I will try to kill this Rotom. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna die anyways because he just has the Tailwind up. And I am going to go Thunder Fang into this Charizard. I'm assuming the max is going to be with the Charizard here, but I could be wrong. It's in a friend ball, so I'm assuming it's the Charizard. You know, Charizard is everybody's friend. It is indeed going to be that Charizard. It actually is going to be G-Max Charizard. So, we still have sand on the field for us here. I don't know if we can win this game, because he does have a pretty good solid back two right now. I also don't know if he can kill Hippowdon here. He's going to go G-Max Wildfire. Going to connect. Going to go into Dragon Pult. We can't live this, can we? No. Okay. I was going to say, can we live this? But there was no chance there. Dragon Pult is indeed going to drop right there. You know, even after that fire turn one there, I think we might still be in the behind, you know, on the losing foot here. We're going to see a Hydro Pump from Rotom. It is indeed going to connect. I don't think we can live this. There's no way Hippowdon lives this, right? Yeah, no. Okay, so Hippowdon drops right there, and all of a sudden my opponent takes 2 quick knockouts right back. So, definitely some crazy turns right now. I think we've lost 2 Pokemon. Yeah, we've taken 2 Pokemon every single turn. So, interesting. Gonna be an interesting finish here for sure. Banded Dragovish is 100% our win condition. He's got 2 more turns of Tailwind though, which is what's concerning. It's the Tailwind is the reason we're losing this game right now. Not for any other reason. I could go Grass Knot, but I know Rotom is light as light can be. It's a very light washing machine. It's the new model. It's lightweight, you know. They wanted you to be able to put it anywhere you can. You know, you can even put it on top of a shelf. You know, they wanted it nice and light for this for their users here. And I am just gonna go. I could actually Rock Blast. That actually kind of sounds spicy. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna Rock Blast this Charizard if we can get it off. I'd imagine he doubles the Togekiss here, but he does go Airstream into Dracozolt. It's not going to kill me. So this is kind of interesting. Is he gonna let me get this Rock Blast off? Because that would be kind of funny. Where's Rotom going? Rotom's gonna go Hydro Pump. It's going to go into Togekiss, so Togekiss should be able to take the Hydro Pump. Togekiss will indeed take this Hydro Pump. Togekiss is gonna go for the Air Slash, and Dracovish is gonna go for the Rock Blast. This is gonna be cool. I do connect, so another one of those should pick up the Charizard. I believe maybe I might need that 3rd hit. Nope, I do not need that 3rd hit, so Charizard is going to blow up right there. And things get interesting now. This is so stupid. Alright. I have no clue what happens here. I live the sand, obviously. He can't kill both of us. Unfortunately, G-Max Wildfire's Flames are going to win him this game. I believe, because we do drop to the Flame. Does Flames kill Vish too? Flames will indeed kill Vish too, so you know what guys, we tried. Honestly, at that point he probably just clicks Thunderbolt into me anyways because that Rotom is faster. But that was a wild game. That was wild. Like honestly, I'd say where did I lose that? But that was actually pretty fun. I had fun. Even though I got bodied, that was fun. We click a Rock Blast into a Charizard from a Dracovish. Like, you don't see this. I don't know why I'm checking his team. But that was pretty standard on his end. I should have checked if that Rotom was Scarf. Or Specs, I should say. Because if that Rotom was indeed locked into that move, and we would have survived the Flames, we could have banked on him missing the... Hydro Pump there. But we are going to find... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. We're going to find our next opponent here. Rocking Vileplume, Lunatone, Lantern, Behem, Shedinja, and Galarian. Is that a Ponyta or the Rapidash? I want to say that's a Rapidash, because I feel like Ponyta wouldn't fit here. So, we are not the craziest team in this episode. Okay, how do I want to do this? You know, this makes me want to run like really crazy teams on this series and kind of start a new series that's a bit more focused on the competitive side. That way we don't have a mix of both, you know? Like, we can just go full on crazy in this channel, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of want to do that, but that's a work in progress still. But let's focus on this match. We've got... What do I want to do? I have no clue what I'm supposed to do today against this. My opponents are supposed to see my team and say that. I'm not supposed to see their team and say that. Okay, I think Mimikyu is pretty good here, so I am going to lead the Mimikyu. I'm going to go Mimikyu Kiss. It seems kind of straightforward, kind of standard. I want Dragon Pult in the back. It seems to be the fastest thing in the game. He also seems pretty Ghost Weak right now. He's got the Psychic type, he's got the Shedinja, he's got 2 Psychic types, I should say. Wait, no, he's got 3 Psychic types. So, 3 Psychic types here from my opponent. Definitely want to bring both my Ghosts, I would assume. And I think having Hippo in the back here, nice and bulky switching. No need to force, yeah, there's no need to force Lapras into this game. He does have that Lantern, he does have a Shedinja, which I cannot hit with Lapras, and he also has a Vileplume, which obviously doesn't beat Lapras, but it could be annoying if he starts getting energy balls off. So, let's see what my opponent wants to go for here. This is the definition of crazy. You wanted crazy? You got it. Behem and Lunatone as a lead for my opponent right now. It's actually going to be Shiny Lunatone, so my opponent flexing the Shiny Lunatone right now. You can't really tell, it's just that different eye color, so Mimikyu, we're flexing right back. So how do I want to do this? I could max the Mimikyu. I really don't see a reason to. I could also Trick Room on his Trick Room. But the scary part is, if I do that, he could go Trick Room on both of his mons in case I kill one of them. So if I Trick Room, we're going to get 3 Trick Room users. In which case, if we get 3 Trick Room users, Trick Room ends up going up. So I'm going to refrain from Trick Rooming. Yeah, he might get the Trick Room up, but I'm not overly concerned about that. And I'm just going to Dazzling him. I'm going to go Shadow Claw Dazzling with him. Play this a little bit more straightforward than I normally would. We're going to see a Dynamax immediately. So I don't know where this is going to be because neither of these two Pokemon I've seen in VGC 20 yet. So we are going to see Lunatone Dynamax here. So we got a full moon today, if you want to call it that, even though it's still technically a crescent. But hey, we're going to call it a full moon because it's nice and big. But maybe doubling this Lunatone was a mistake. Is it going to be like weakness policy or something? But Dazzling Gleam going to do a good chunk to the BEM right there. We are going to lose some Life Orb damage, and Mimikyu's going to go Shadow Claw. Okay, that still did a good chunk of damage. Any weakness policy? It is actually going to be weakness policy. So I was just kind of kidding when I said that, but it actually is weakness policy Lunatone. So Max Rockfall coming out, and looks like we're going to lose Togekiss here. So interesting turn 1. I could not tell you what's happening right now. I'm going to lose. Guys, I'm telling you I'm going to lose to this right now. Good news is I have Hip out on in the back to eat for the Trick Room matchup, because BEM is 100% going to Trick Room here. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Actually, he's just going to drop a Thunderbolt, so Analytic BEM. I believe it gets Analytic, which normally does a good chunk of damage. Good news for me, it is Disguise, so I don't take too much damage. I will take, I believe it's 1/8 of my health. I could be wrong on that. Or 1/12. I don't know, it's one of the two. And everything's going to get chipped by the Sandstorm, apart from the Lunatone right there. So I'm going to bring in Dragapult. And what I am going to do is I'm going to Phantom Force and go into the BEM, and I'm going to max the Mimikyu here and kill this Lunatone. That's my game plan. I mean, I could do it the other way where I max my Dragapult. Yeah, you know what? That is the better play. Just Shadow Claw the BEM, max my Dragapult, and kill the Lunatone here. It saves me from taking an attack. This way I shouldn't have to take an attack. The other way I would have taken an attack seemed a bit suboptimal. Probably would have been slightly cooler, but, you know, I'm going to stick to the script here and max my Dragapult. If you really can say that there is a script against this matchup, because in VGC you talk about flowcharting, right? Like, what do I do if I get this matchup? Well, this is kind of what I leave. This is what I keep in the back. You know, this is how the turn should play out. Here, all the flowcharts out the window, like straight out the window, just gone. So Lunatone here gonna take this Max Phantasm not very well, and it is indeed going to drop. So Lunatone goes down. So the moon is exploding, guys. The moon is exploding. The moon explodes, and BEM should die here. We saw that it was slower than the Mimikyu. It is going to get that defense drop from the Phantasm, so Shadow Claw is going to go out, and it should pick up the knockout. I'd be shocked if it didn't. Yep, so BEM is indeed going to drop right there, and now we're actually in a super, super good spot. Let's see what his last 2 mons are here. I believe we just sweep with Dragapult now at this point. I don't know why he literally led 2 things that got murdered by ghosts, but that was pretty cool tech, though. That was pretty funny when he actually was weakness policy. He was like, wait, he's actually weakness policy here? But Shedinja's coming in right now. So we've got Shedinja, and I believe that's a Lantern. And by I believe that's a Lantern, it is a Lantern. So I could lay a Curse. That would kind of be cool. And because I just want to do that, I am going to go Curse. Wait, I can only Curse myself? Wait, what? I can't pick a target with Curse? So Curse just picks a random target. So we're going to go for that, because it's kind of cool. And I am just going to go Max Phantasm into the Lantern here. It's still the best play. Curse kind of seems a bit suboptimal here. Shedinja's actually going to go Endure, which is kind of cool, but does he know Sandstorm's going to kill him anyways? I don't know if he knows that, but Max Phantasm coming out right now. Going into Lantern right now, and he will take that pretty well. Alright, so Lantern does take that relatively well. We're going to see what Mimikyu goes for and which target connects here with the Curse. Mimikyu going to go for Curse. It's going to go take away half my HP. How much HP do I even have? Did I have? Yeah, okay, I do. I was over half. Okay, that's good. So I will hang on to field for a lot of time. And Lantern's actually gonna go soak into this Shedinja. So really, really cool play right there. I wonder if he's actually safety goggle. Because if he's safety goggles, he won't die here. Where did the curse go? Which slot did the curse target? Alright, the curse hit the Shedinja, guys. The curse hit the Shedinja. It's gone. We'll never know if he's safety goggles or not, guys. We'll never know. I will check his team, though, after if it lets me. Because I want to know if that was safety goggles. So, I mean, I had Thunderfang in the back anyways. But that's still kind of wild. We will go Max Phantasm here into this Lantern. And this is a really cool way to end this episode. That was wild. Like, there's nothing else to say but wild. That was just wild. Wild episode. The first game in this episode is just, I'm gonna take your slide, I'm gonna kill your side of the field, you're gonna come in, you're gonna kill my side of the field. And it was back and forth the entire set. It was insane. And then this one was just crazy all around. Like, weakness policy, Dynamax Lunatone, like, you don't see that. So, oh man, he's not gonna let me check his team. That's unfortunate. Alright. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. We will come back with a final adieu with this team in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.